Welcome to week 7, which is all about your body, your breath, and your perceptions. So, I just want you to remember that you deserve to live a magnificent life and you are working on these tools to get there. So, this week is really about the well being of your vehicle. And if you look after your vehicle, this body that you've been given, then it will take care of you for longer. And so use it or lose it. So we're going to work out how to use it wisely. So there's 4 secrets to the success of this. The first one is the body requires consistent movement. The second is eat to live, not live to eat. The third is discover the beauty of your breath. And the fourth is, once again, back to your perceptions, finding the mean. So the first one is the body needs consistency. What I mean by that is you need to be able to continue to move your body so that it will continue to work for you. So it's very important that you even just do a little bit each day. So I would recommend choosing one of these types of activities. They tend to work best. And that is around, sitting and stretching, walking, Pilates, yoga, own weight bearing like calisthenics, dancing, love making is really good, and swimming. So if you've got someone to make love with, that is. So enjoy these different types and choose one that works for you. And I recommend, if you haven't done much, 5 minutes a day is more than enough to get started with. If you're doing a lot of cardio but not much stretching, then start with prioritizing stretching. And this is every day, including weekends, for 5 to 10 minutes. Then I want to stress the importance of sleep or meditation and your heart rate variability, which is the amount that varies between each beat of the heart. And we sort of think that it's just sort of looks the same, like a musical note, playing, and it's all in rhythm. But it actually has different spacing between it. And so we're looking to increase our heart rate variability, because if we're able to do that, then we'll actually get a lot more, be able to have a lot more health in our lives and sleep. And also it helps us to have more heartbeats. Okay, so when the variability is tight, you're usually under a lot of stress. Okay, and that's not good for the heart. So we're looking to measure that. And just remember that we're looking to measure the things that we're doing. And so sleep is 90-minute cycles, and we want to get through all the different phases, all the way through to REM sleep, which is that one where the mind gets healed and gets to activate. And that's where we have ideation in our sleep and dreams, and we wake up thinking of solutions to problems. So we want to make sure that we move through those 90-minute cycles and deciding what it is. And meditation, especially transcendental meditation, as it's not attached to any religious sort of concept or anything, is actually, for me, a wonderful way to get sleep. So if I'm really busy and I do a transcendental meditation, then I actually get sleep. So that's that. Secret number 2 is actually eat to live, not live to eat. Okay, so here we're learning what is best for our body. Now, I just know inside myself, as much as I might like these delicious foods and stimulating foods like caffeine or chocolate or treats or dessert, or in some cases, the more, if you've got more of a savory taste, it's the pies and those big heavy foods, I know after I've had them, I feel sluggish. So your body is going to give you feedback as to how it works best, what keeps it most energized. So making sure that you're eating enough to be able to stay on mission and to give your best, most enthusiastic self to the world. Okay, so that's working out what that is for you. And then the other thing is about water. Water came before anything else. It came before wine. It came before all these other things. And as nice as those other things might be, soda drinks and things like that, water is a balancer. It's a solvent, so it solves, I like to look at it like that. So making sure that you're drinking water and looking after your body and keeping it hydrated will look after your skin, and it'll look after the outside, not just the inside too, make you look younger and better. And then if you would like to do some kind of fasting, then it's really great, because if you do like a 44-hour, you'll have some stem cell regeneration. You obviously have some fat burning on that if you're looking for sort of weight loss. I like to look at fasting as something that you do every now and then, and it just gives that body a nice little break and be able to sort out the garbage, like move it out and clean the cells and things like that, which obviously is going to have an impact on the outside as well as the inside. And then when you start eating, you can also use it as a way to transition into a new way of eating. I find fasting helps to do that. Okay, so that's learning about that. And then secret number 3 is to discover the beauty of the breath. This is like critical. The breath is actually that inhalation, exhalation, which is linked to inspiration. So the lungs are directly linked to inspiration. So there's so much to that. Like, we tend to have these short breaths and we tend to breathe with our mouth open. And especially as we get older, these habits just remain, and we forget about the beautiful thing of nasal breathing and learning how to do it. And obviously breathing only a certain amount of breaths in a minute can be really calming, can sort of calm down the HPA system and really help to you. It can also activate the vagus nerve that travels here, which obviously massages all the organs. So the breath is very powerful, and it's be wise to learn how to breathe. It can also help with snoring and allergies and things like that. So learning how to use that. And then the final one, which actually helps all the others, if you are able to find the mean, if you are able to look at all the different components together and find that mean, you will actually stop labeling things as all or nothing. I'm always late, or I'm always on time. They're always late. And labeling yourself and others actually decreases immunity. And what happens is the cell can't go and do its job. Okay, so it's really important, if you would like to have well-being of the body, that you actually are able to dissolve those kind of things. Now, what does that mean also? It means that you're looking for the outside in or the inside out. And I've got the shell cracking for the chick to come. So it's inside out here. Be your authentic self. Prioritize your day, and that will create well-being. Have reflective awareness instead of stimulants and reaction to that. Disease of the mind is disease of the body. So we want to not have that dis-ease, which means that stress that we're looking for eustress, not distress, and shifting those perceptions before they shift us into our unhealthy body. Okay. Finding the mean to increase your immunity is about seeing the opposite. So when I said it was one way only, I'm looking for where is the other way. Well-being is actually means wholeness. So it's not a one-sided way or another-sided way. And if you imagine inside the cells, the message gets stopped. If you're trying to stack only positives on top of positives, the positive and the negative need each other so that the cell can go on its journey and live true to its mission. So this is quite a long explanation, but more in the actual overall seminar. And then here are some quick tools that can really help you. So they will be in the webinar, the live webinar, so go check for those. But basically, these are some little quick tools that you can do. And if you do quick tools over long periods, it can have a sustainable long effect on your well-being. Okay. And finally, just remember, to love yourself is to check in with you, okay? To check in, what does my body need right now? And to ask those quality questions that you can give your body, your best thing, your best foot forward, and then walk into your day with enthusiasm, with energy. There's no lack of energy. It's just, what are we doing to actually tap into the vibration of what allows us to move best? And that's about, what do we put into our body? How do we move our body? And then how do we be consistent with what we're doing and working on breaking those labels to increase our immunity? Good luck with your stage of working on your body, your breath, and your perceptions for your well-being, which is your wholeness, which is your greatest enthusiasm in life.